There is a reason a white holiday home can feel either peaceful or strangely empty. In a small home, pale tones only become beautiful when they are softened by warmth, by candlelight, evergreen, familiar textures, and the sense that the season is being lived in, not displayed. The problem is that many winter interiors aim for brightness but forget comfort. So today, we are creating something gentler. A home where white is not stark, but tender. Where seasonal styling is not crowded, but meaningful. We will move through small rooms and quiet corners, shaping a house that feels ready for welcome, memory, and calm gathering. The goal is not perfect holiday scene. It is a home that glows softly and holds the season with grace. The first problem in a small home is often not lack of beauty, but lack of transition. During a holiday season, the entry can easily become crowded with shoes, bags, deliveries, and too many decorative gestures trying to create instant charm. But the doorway should not feel busy. It should feel like a release. A gentler entry begins with one clear seasonal note. A wreath, a slim console, a warm lantern, perhaps a small bowl of pine cones or bells. These choices help the nervous system slow down. They tell the body that it has arrived somewhere cared for. In a compact home, the entrance is not just a passage. It is the first emotional sentence of the season. Quiet, gracious, and softly welcoming. The living room often carries too much pressure at this time of year. In a small home, people try to make it festive by adding more. More ornaments, more colors, more sparkle, more objects on every surface. But the result can feel restless rather than warm. A better approach is to let one main gesture hold the mood. It may be a modest tree, a glowing wreath, or simply a sofa corner, softened by textiles and candlelight. When the room has one visual center, the rest of the space can breathe. That breathing room matters emotionally. It lets conversations happen. It makes the room feel easier to inhabit. The heart of seasonal styling is not abundance. It is focus, warmth, and the quiet confidence of enough. One of the quiet difficulties of the holidays is that memory asks for space. There are cards, keepsakes, old figurines, stockings, and objects that carry emotional meaning. In a small home, trying to show everything at once can make even treasured things feel visually lost. The solution is not to hide memory, but to edit it with tenderness. A console or mantle becomes more beautiful when it carries only a few meaningful pieces: a pair of stockings, ceramic houses, a small nativity set, candles, winter foliage, perhaps one framed family memento. What matters is not quantity, but emotional clarity. When displayed with breathing room, sentimental objects feel less like storage and more like presence. They help the room feel rooted in continuity, gratitude, and gentle remembrance. A small dining area can easily feel overworked at holidays. People try to make the table special by filling it with too many layers, too many decorations, too many visual weight. But when a compact table is crowded, it becomes harder to relax around it. The emotional purpose of a dining nook is not display. It is belonging. A more beautiful table is often a simpler one: linen, candlelight, a low arrangement of greenery, perhaps a few pine cones or muted ornaments, and enough space to left open for hands, plates, and conversations. That kind of restraint feels generous. It makes the room ready for soup, tea, dessert, or small gathering. The table becomes not a performance, but a promise of warmth shared with ease. The kitchen is where holiday styling often goes wrong in small homes. Because the room is already busy, added decorations can. The kitchen is where holiday styling often goes wrong in small homes. Because the room is already busy, added decorations can make it feel crowded very quickly. Yet, leaving it untouched can make the heart of the home feel emotionally disconnected from the season. The answer is to style one usable corner with care. A small wreath, a bowl of pears or clementines, a cutting board with pine sprigs, a candle, a string of bells, perhaps a tiny tabletop tree. These gestures are enough. They keep the kitchen practical while still letting it participate in the mood of the house. Psychologically, this matters because daily rituals shape memory. Tea, baking, washing, preparing a meal. These ordinary moments become more comforting when the room carries a little winter grace. Bedrooms are often forgotten when people style their homes for the season, or else they are given decorations that feel too literal or too playful for restful sleep. But a small bedroom does not need much to carry winter warmth. In fact, the most comforting holiday bedroom may only need softer bedding, one wreath, a linen stocking, a velvet ribbon, and the glow of lamplight against layered textiles. The emotional purpose here is different from the living room. This is not a space for gathering. It is a space for exhaling. When the bedroom holds a little seasonal tenderness, the day ends more gently. It becomes a place where the season is felt quietly in the body, through warmth, softness, and the feeling of being cared for at the most private edge of the home. The smallest spaces in a home are often the most revealing. A bathroom, guest corner, or little overnight area may not seem important, yet these are the places where thoughtfulness is most deeply felt. The problem is that they are either ignored entirely or decorated too heavily for their size. What they need instead is a quiet gesture of care. A folded towel, a candle, a mini wreath, a small basket of toiletries, a sprig of evergreen, perhaps one tiny figurine or a string of soft lights. These details are not about spectacle. They are about tenderness. In a season centered on welcome, even the smallest corner can say, "Someone thought of this." That emotional consideration makes a compact home feel not smaller, but more generous. The real beauty of a white holiday home is not that it looks immaculate. It is that it feels kind. In a small home, that kindness comes from choosing atmosphere over excess, meaning over performance, and comfort over display. A wreath at the door, a warm tree in the corner, candlelight by the table, a soft bed at night. These are simple things, yet together, they shape a season that feels deeply lived. You do not need a grand house for holiday grace. You only need a thoughtful one. I hope this has inspired you to create one small corner that glows more softly and welcomes more deeply this year. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and share in the comments which holiday corner in your home feels most special to you.